In the End is a game focused around slowly piecing together information and learning about the two main characters while making choices that will have increasing effect on the narrative as a whole. Rose and Athena are roommates, now stuck together after a lockdown was issued because of a new, unpredictable virus that started spreading all too quickly. Rose is quite arrogant and materialistic, often putting a lot of care into her appearance and outfits, but she can also be caring and passionate when it comes to the things and people she cares about. Athena is quick to anger and not so great when it comes to communication, but she's confident in what she does and can be quite courageous when it counts. The game focuses on these two and the uncertainty of the state of the world outside. The player will remain uncertain too, so the game will mainly focus on deciding whether or not to leave the apartment and find out the truth, or if it would be better to stay inside and ensure survival. The player, Athena, will be able to search through rooms as the story progresses, to be able to find items and potentially gain more information and context about the world and the characters. This information won't be needed to understand the story, but it will give extra detail if it is wanted. Though the main mechanic of the game will be the dialogue and the player's choices within these scenes. These choices can affect anything as small as a slight dialogue change to the endings the player can reach and what actions Rose will take. If I were to make this prototype into a full game, it would be a sort of first-person point-and-click adventure-style game, with most, if not all, of the assets drawn to be sprites in a 3D environment. There will be a lot more exploration and searching potential, allowing the inventory and items to be used a lot more too. The game will slowly build to a final choice at the end, and depending on what the player chooses to do both in and out of the dialogue throughout the rest of the game before it, Rose's opinion of them will change, and this will affect what she chooses to do once the player has made their decision, whether that'll be staying with the player or going off on her own. I'd have to develop a system for Rose's opinion of the player, since a lot of things will be affected by this, as well as a smooth inventory system to allow picking up and using items to feel cohesive with the rest of the gameplay. I would likely create this game on my own, as I believe I could reasonably create all of the assets and develop the game myself at this scale, but if I were to have a team for this, I'd definitely need a 2D artist and potentially a programmer.